Getting a new dog, it can be very exciting, right?
But the house training, boy, that can turn into frustration
the excitement
quickly.
Can quickly turn. The potty training.
Sometimes you just need a little help from a professional. We are turning to the Nebraska Humane Society in today's Pet Talk.
We are. Pet behavior specialist Cathy Guinane returns, and you brought in Buster, right?
I'm in love. Although I'm not adopting Buster.
Buster's going to be a big one. Look how big his feet are.
He is.
He's going to be a big dog.
Some sort of a shepherd mix. He's lovely. He's only 14 weeks old.
Yeah.
So he is going to be a big boy.
Okay.
He's a very sweet boy. He's been very friendly with everybody, rode nicely in the car.
He's too fast to get a good shot of him here.
He is.
He is.
Yeah, he'll slow down in a minute.
And he's the only one that you have. This wasn't part of a litter.
Nope,
and you
he
said
wasn't.
14 weeks old.
Yeah, we think he's about 14 weeks old.
So he's ready for a home today.
He is. He is ready. Yep.
Obviously, with his size, and I just picked him up, and as a 14-week-old puppy, he weighs a good 20, 25 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of family would he be good for? Because it's got to be somebody who can deal with this energy, and then
Absolutely.
also who has a good size.
Right. You know, it might be tricky with real little kids because that's a lot of puppy teeth.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be rambunctious, and he's going to keep growing and growing and growing, and he's going to knock into them and knock little kids over.
And you need to have a big butt.
And if you're going to take him for a walk, you got to have some strength too, because he's going to get pretty big pretty quickly.
Exactly. And right now, you know, that's one thing, but because he doesn't quite know what this is. I just put this leash and collar on this morning, so he's not real sure about it
It's
at all.
all new to him. So he's going to have all puppies. They're going to have to be house trained. So how do you go about doing that? What's the first step you take?
First step is always consistency, and that's the hardest part in the world for us. You know, they eat, they sleep, they play. They always have to go out. You know, get them on somewhat of a regular schedule.
Every half hour, you think?
If you can do every half hour, that's a good thing.
In the middle of the night?
Right.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, you can probably go longer, just because they're sleeping. So, but you know, during the daytime, the more you get them out, you reward when they go potty where you want them to go. Don't make a big deal about an accident, because then they got attention for that accident.
No.
Clean it up, clean it with something
Wrong type of attention, yeah.
Yeah. Clean it with something that gets out pet odors, not just vinegar and water, because that's great for us, but it's not so good for them. They can still smell it.
Still smell it,
Their
and they'll
sense of
want to go
smell is
back
too
to
good.
that spot.
Yeah.
You mentioned the consistency, hitting the time frame, getting them used to it. If you're consistent, if you follow the rules, how long will it take before a dog is well trained?
Well, part of it depends on the dog. Now, we're going to come into spring here, and with the puppy, leaves and bugs and all those things, they will get very spacey and go, uh-oh, this is really fun, and they're going to forget why they're out there. So it's going to, again, you're going to have to up your ante and make sure you're out there with them. Don't just go, okay, we've had a good 2 weeks, they're done. They're not done. They're still growing. As they grow, their insides grow too, so lots of times they lose control for a little while. They'll get it back, but it's just they're growing, so they're like, I don't know what to do for sure. And it's going to take I always figure a good year before I let my guard down. You know, do they start to tell me before that? Yes. And do we get into that? But I don't ever trust it totally till they're fully grown.
How much do you have to watch a puppy, supervise a puppy? Because they're always, it's like a baby, right? They're always
it's exactly like a baby. You know, we're not going to let a baby or a toddler run all over our house, because they're going to hurt themselves.
Open the deck door and let the toddler out.
You know, see ya. But we don't want to do that. We want to be sure that they end up getting supervised, because they eat stuff. You know, they chew on anything and everything. You know, they don't care.
And some dogs pick it up quicker. Different breeds are maybe pick up things a little bit different, quicker, faster, slower.
And some don't care. Yeah. Some of it depends on what they learned as in their litter with their mother, and how much she did with them as well. You know, if she was good about keeping the den clean and things like that, it becomes important to the puppy as well.
Don't eat my microphone.
He went after the microphone.
There we go.
We want to focus on Buster again before we end the segment. If people want more information on the house training, check out anyhumanesociety.org. Great resources there.
We do.
He'll be available for adoption at noon today.
He is.
Yeah. And he's going to go today, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
He's adorable, but God bless whoever has the energy and the time to take this on. Go ahead, give me a kiss,
He's a
Buster.
rascal.
Yeah.
He says, just be careful, because then I'm going to go and
then he's going to go after the earrings.
I got to chew on stuff too.
Kathy, thanks a lot.
Thank
for bringing
you.
Buster. All right, coming up, we'll stick with